I can barely see y'all, but I can see the cards, so that's all that matters. What up, everybody? Welcome through. We're looking at Saturn in Aries through the houses. So depending on where Aries is in your birth chart is depending on what house. Like, I'm a Cancer rising, so um, Aries is in my 10th house, which is, my career. So we're going to go through the houses. Y'all think of where, or look at your birth chart if you don't know where in your birth chart Saturn will be. Let me know, and we will try to figure it out. I did a video for the collective. Who's here? SS, what up? I opened up my Bible and went live at the same time. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. So I will pick what spirit animal you need to embody, what energy you need to embody during this time. Now, this is a 2.5-year period starting a 30-year cycle. And luckily for us, Neptune in Aries is going to be helping it. It's going, because Saturn is all about restrictions and boundary. Saturn's the limit. Beyond Saturn, it is all the unseen. Before Saturn is all law and authority and structure and limits. The boundary. And Aries is all about initiation and beginnings, and is the god of war. I know this isn't about Neptune and Aries, but the last time Neptune was in Aries was in 1861, and that day is the day of the Civil War. So this is the type of energies that we're dealing with. Luckily, Saturn's here, almost putting a boundary to it. But we're gonna start. We'll do the collective at the end, and we're gonna start with the first house. So if Saturn is in Aries in your first house, this is all about you and your person, changing your person. It's like even your looks will change in a sense. Oh, it's my daughter. She can't answer. Oops. Sorry, guys. Hey, Juniper. Hey, Hayden Rusher. Michaela Jones. What up, everybody? Hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. All right, so Saturn in Aries in your first house. We have watch and wait with the seahorse spirit, and trust the greater mystery with the whale spirit, 53 and 65. So with these two cards, I right away with my intuition say that we are no longer waiting and watching. With Aries, we're taking initiative. I see the Emperor energy like really bursting through, and Saturn is giving us the discipline and the security. It's as if we're building foundations when it comes to really knowing like the bigger picture, the greater mystery. But this is the greater mystery within ourselves, the first house. And this is really it's communicating. Perhaps this is, especially with Neptune, this could be like a new spiritual gift, or we're no longer waiting on this. It's as if we're acting on some kind of communication with the spirit, perhaps. Let's pull some tarot on Saturn in the first house. What up, everybody? Saturn in the first house, if you got it. Oh, yeah, this Judgment and the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, we are definitely, like I said, building foundations in the spiritual realm. Basically, it's almost as if we're taking taking the leap of faith. And this is the Fool. He's literally doing just that, like literally jumping off, having faith in the unknown. And it says if we're getting, this is the medicine straight from God. This, I heard elixir, perhaps it is some kind of elixir, but this is us coming out. It's like we're leaving our old self, coming into our new spiritual self, building new foundations. And not only is this going to, I heard, make us royal in, or give us some kind of crown. I see us being crowned in a spiritual realm, but it's going to give us material, luxurial security in the physical realm. And this is us taking a leap of faith. All right. Saturn in the second house. Saturn and Aries in the second house. So usually second house has to do with your finances. And I see the Ace of Pentacles. So let's see if you have Saturn and Aries in the second house. What? Spirit, I don't know, do we need to embody? The two seem to, again, we're not doing it. Let me shuffle and see. You might need to embody. Like, I see it like, okay, we're in the second house. Okay, body the first, everything in the first house and the second house. It's like, to get the full effect. Ooh, the hummingbird, number 34, says, be here and now. And this is, and I see this Queen of Swords, like, putting down her, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's really speaking bluntly, honestly, and it's like she's standing her ground, being stubborn. Perhaps this is really, you know, when we're here and now, and we know, it's like we know our beauty, we know our uniqueness, you know all of the skills you possess, and it's as if we're demanding some kind of respect or demanding some kind of, you know, like being crowned. Now 3 and 4 is number 7, which is the 7 of Wands in reverse, which we're really surrendering to the spirit. We have the Hangman, and this is this. It's almost as if we're asked to have some kind of patience when it comes to speaking our truth, or, you know, maybe to be more analytical. And perhaps I heard passive aggressive, because the Queen of Swords, she could be very blunt and honest and real, you know, real sturdy, and she knows she's speaking her truth. Perhaps this is this, you know, coming from a long period of waiting or being single in this, you know, Piscean energy. This is really, it's as if this Queen is cutting this, you know, some kind of liberty, some kind of truth. It's like now we're coming out of the Pisces season into this Aries, where this is, it's as if we connected with the spirit in this long waiting period, and now this Queen is coming through, learning, you know, knowing her true colors. It's as if we went in, we know ourselves, we went through the first house, coming into the second house, and now it's like I see we're cutting off anything that don't belong to us. Be here and now. Let's see what this little message says. Like I said, 7 and 3 is, 4 and 3 is is equal to 7, which is the Chariot, which is telling us we're on the right track. We're in this forward movement, really connecting the spirit and the willpower, the Ghana, to win. And this is exactly this, connecting the willpower, our analytical, you know, strategic mind with the spirit and this hidden secret knowledge. Now be here and now. The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly it can hover in seemingly stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now, the timeless present. Here and now you are becoming the person you wish to be, to have experiences you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire is being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird Spirit's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit, who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. So this is telling you, it's like no need. Just look within. Everything you desire is right here. So I say you're on the right path. What up, Betsus? That's definitely me. Hey, Marita. We're going to see. This is a long cycle, you know. This is, it takes Saturn 29 to 30 years to go around the whole zodiac. You know, it spends up to 2.5, 3 years in one sign. So like I said, luckily Neptune is joining Saturn in Aries to really soften his energy up. But we're going to see Saturn in the 3rd house when it comes to communication, family, lower education. Let's see. In the 3rd house. Saturn and Aries in the 3rd house. Saturn and Aries in the 3rd house. Ooh, Scarred Beetle. Magic works through you. And this, I really see this, there is always enough. This is abundance. And this is, I see this breaking chains, breaking cycles of relationships, of manipulation, of we're really getting out of contact with these downward energies. I hear the magic works through you as a Scarred Beetle. And this number 52 is also to 7. I love you, God, so much. God is so good. Yes, God is good. Now we have the Magician and the 10 of Cups. So it's almost as if this bad magic, this manipulator, this disconnection between the spirit and you, your subconscious and your conscience, and this is really breaking free from this, breaking the threshold. It's like really releasing the visions that you once had and knowing that the magic is within you. It's like instead of looking outside, we're looking inside. You know, the Scarab Beetle, 52. In ancient Egypt, the Scarab Beetle was revered for the creative magic of the Scarab Beetle spirit. Reminded us that we can bring forth something extraordinary seemingly out of thin air. Whenever you let your creativity flow through you, Scarab Beetle spirit reminds you that spirit has given you the gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you finish something new or repurpose the old, for spirit co-creates with you, channeling energy through you so that you feel replenished and vitalized as you make magic with what is at hand. Now it's time for great optimism, for you can accomplish anything you desire and your creative endeavors will come to fruition. Miracles, opportunities, abundance, and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere as you allow spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. And this is really connecting with this, with your Saturn, with this Magician, and the magic within you. It's like not the shoes. I really see the Dorothy, and she was like really like, oh, she needed the shoes to get home, but really the magic was all inside her, all along. It was inside her. All right, Saturn in Aries in the 4th house, and I seen the Devil, and this is perhaps the 4th house having to do with home. So maybe there's addictions in the home or some kind of codependency when it comes to a home, or I don't know, toxic something. Let's see with the 4th house, Saturn and Aries in the 4th house. You know, we do have okay, strength in reverse. Let's see what energy we need to embody if we have Saturn and Aries in the 4th house. And it went all the way over there. We just gotta go for it. Take time out. Number 9, which is the Hermit. So perhaps we do have to take some time out in the home with the brown spirit. And I really see this mama bear energy with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Perhaps we're breaking out of cycles when it comes to relationships. And that's a confirmation. Da-da-da-da-ding. Maybe we're coming into some kind of new relationship and really ending this, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Now with him in reverse, it's as if we're no longer in this like protective spirit. We're more, it's as if we're taking responsibility. And perhaps this is what Saturn does. It's really lets us look at us and we take responsibility. We're finally taking responsibility, connecting with ourselves, so that way it's like when we know ourselves better, we can know somebody else better. When we love ourselves better, we can love somebody else better. And this is really, the real hermit energy with the black bear. And I really see us building boundaries, and not letting, I heard like, no, you don't pass here, don't let anybody pass there if they don't, line up with your frequency. It's not like they're going to last long there anyway. All right, here it says there's a time to act and a time to focus on your attention on patient strategizing. The arrival of the brown bear spirit signals that you are best served by foregoing hard work toward your goals at this moment and instead taking the time out to meditate or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Come to know the lay of the land as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in this vast space of possibility before you begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. Now might you become the person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires. Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensue you as use your energy wisely in the days ahead. And this tells me like waking up with the sun, going to bed with the sun. You know what I mean? This is when you have the most energy, and using this to your advantage. It's a call for action will come later. So this is telling us to be patient. And really, perhaps it is like, let's work on ourselves. And like I said, when we know ourselves better, we'll know others better. When we connect to ourselves better, we can connect with others better. And this is really us connecting with ourselves and connecting with our inner strength. All right, that's Saturn in the 4th house. So Saturn in the 5th house when it comes to love and play and joy. It's the inner child, Leo energy. Let's see if you have this in the 5th house. Make sure y'all hit subscribe. 5th house. Saturn and Aries in the 5th house. What energy we need to embody? The brown spirit in reverse. What energy we need to embody? Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind, and this really being creative, and I see this with the beads and the feathers, perhaps dream catchers, and then I had the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, both in reverse. So perhaps we're coming from an imbalance with 4 and 8 to 12, or a period of waiting, period for beginning to start new. And I heard let's be prepared to fail, or to the 8 of Wands is really when everything's up in the air, and when the 6 of Swords is like everything's up in the air. We're moving to a better place. But here it's almost as if we're moving, or there's a halt in moving, because we have to deal with something mentally, or the emotions have overdone overcome our logical thinking. Let's see what the porcupine spirit has to say, and we can see what these cards. Alright, time for a beginner's mind. So when porcupine spirit calls your name, you are being asked to adopt the beginner's mind and approach situations with innocence and curiosity. The old, confining stories no longer have a hold on you. Life is full of surprises hiding in plain sight. And that's what I said, the truth is hiding in plain sight. It's like it's like everything comes to a stop, and it's like your emotions are rushing over your analytical mind, which these emotions are changing the way we think, our thoughts. It's as if, like, were you in the boat when the boat tipped over? No, I was in the water. And it's because these swords that were in your boat, you know, these thoughts that are taking us to a much serene place out of this chaos. It's as if these, like they said, hidden in plain sight, and we're now finally seeing the truth. And now that we're seeing the truth, these swords are coming out of the boat, and the boat is now getting filled up with water. And now this is like where we're come to a stop. There's all water in the boat, and it's either somebody filling it or these truths coming out. Either way, it's being rushed. I see this rush of water, just really, maybe this is just like the truth coming out and being washed over. It says, looking at the world afresh with new eyes can help you find what you've been seeking, whether it is a relationship, an opportunity, or evidence that you have all that you need right now to co-create what you desire. You knew. Who knew? I say you knew. Porcupine asks you to be playful and have a childlike curiosity. There's so much waiting for you that you have yet to discover, and that is this really Saturn and Aries in the fifth house is asking you to come at this with a joking mind. And I see the comic archetype where it's like, you know, we're coming at it like really in this with the playful mind. We're stopping, we're really releasing all of these old ideas and old paradigms and old dogma, and coming into a new playful you. And that's Aries and Saturn in the fifth house. Alright, now for the sixth house, servitude. Hey Nestor Quintetto. Hey Goddess High Priestess. Hey Marita. We're going through Saturn and Aries in the houses. And we are at the sixth house, speaking about servitude, health. So if you have Saturn and Aries in the sixth house, this and that are true. And this real, speaking about balance. The two is this, again, balance. The dolphin is, again, like this playful spirit, really communicating and looking at, maybe we are communicating both about this and that, like this and that are true. I just did a this and that reading. And this also tells me, like, if two people are looking at the same thing, you can see something totally different than I can see things. You know what I mean? It changes depending on who's looking at it. The whole thing changes. It's like we're in a simulation. What about in the sixth house? Saturn and Aries in the sixth house. Okay, so we got some kind of conflict, and I heard resolution with the Five of Wands. This is some kind of competition. And perhaps it is with the King of Wands in reverse. Maybe we are having some kind of competition when it comes to our work or our health. And it's as if, you know, all these, there's a lot of people involved. There's almost like I said, a competition or some kind of like a game. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, maybe this is when it's like a complication, or there's like a battle with these people or these energies when we're speaking about the past or going back to some kind of past memories. Perhaps this is why the Dolphin Spirit is here, reminding us to sing your own song with the canary in reverse. It's as if, you know, I hear and then this is like like repeating this. It's almost like breaking free from some kind of past relationships, or like, you know, what your grandparents did. It's like we're breaking that. We're no longer doing, it's like, okay, these people taught us this, or perhaps these people are remembering them when they're a child, and it's like, okay, something, there's an imbalance here. There's some, it's like this is all getting whacked out. Like all this is getting whacked out, cleared out, and it's as if like here comes the bees, and there's some kind of threat to this where it's like zzz, me, and then I got stung here and here in my head yesterday messing with the bees. So perhaps it's like fuck around, get hurt type shit when we don't do this. This is why the Dolphin Spirit is saying, you know, this and that are true. It's like, why are you going to sit here and fight? You're both right. You're both right. Why are you going to sit here and fight? All of y'all going to get stung. Something like this. Perhaps it is talking about some kind of giving and balancing, some kind of confrontation when it comes to other people. You know, with the King of Wands in reverse, this is managing ourselves. It's like, okay, well, we're better managed our anger and our fire and ourself. It's as if we can, we're better managing other people. Better leading other people. And I heard that, you know, be a leader of leaders with the Canary Spirit in reverse. I want to see what this is saying, because it's like you're not singing your own song. And this is number 12, which is the 3, which is this creator, the Empress. So perhaps we are in this creation. Maybe we do need to write our own song, and this is time to, you know, with Saturn and Aries, this is going to give us this discipline. We need to create this song, or to create this new creation. Like I said, this is in the beginning of this, you know, the Empress sits in the beginning where things end and everything dies, and there's this new life. She sits in the beginning of both. So the protection message when the Canary Spirit is in reverse is saying, are you suggesting your true voice? Are you suppressing your true voice? And this is what I said. Maybe you need to sing a song, or speak your voice. Perhaps trying to sing the song you think people want to hear instead of your own. This is saying for you, you create a cage around your life when you express only what you think will help you fit in and get what you think you want. You are hiding the real you, telling a safe story about yourself to others because you're afraid they will think you are too different if they knew the truth. Canary Spirit comes to help you express yourself in a more honest and authentic way. Yes, not everyone will agree with you. In fact, not everyone will want to hear your originality or accept your uniqueness. You must not give this a single care. There will be plenty of people, opportunities, and wonderful new experiences that arrive as if by magic once you open your own cage door and fly free. Canary Spirit is cheering for you and wants you to know you are safe and loved. Find your voice and have courage to spread your wings and sing out loud. The world needs your true song. And remember, I heard it's like, and perhaps you are. This is this, like speaking. Maybe we are speaking about both this and that are true, or we're communicating how to compromise about some kind of past memory or past relationships, or breaking free from past old paradigms in this, I heard dog, but this, it's like we're finding our own voice, and perhaps this is how we find it, by being in this Dolphin Spirit. You know, this and that are both true. Let's see what the Dolphin Spirit message has for the people in the 6th house. 20. I'm not going to read the whole thing, just real quick. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life while not why not join the dolphin spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move toward the new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present, so even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in the time between. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. And this is what this is. It's really looking into the past, really letting go of this, of what was, to see, like, to be here and the now, to look at both this and that, the duality of the both. It's really coming above. And our finding our voice and communicating. All right, in the 7th house. In the 7th house, the Saturn in Aries is affecting your relationships. Your relationships with others or other people, how other people treat you. Let's see, perhaps this has to do with love. And the one flew out. And I heard the cuckoo's nest. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, but this did spin, and it reminded me of the Wheel of Fortune, like this lucky event, like, okay, you win some, you lose some, or this is like both sides of the coin. And this reminds me of the duality with the Page of Wands. He's really listening to the signs, listening to the sounds. This synchronicity is the Four of Wands. This is coming together. Let's see what spirit animal we need to embody. If we have Saturn and Aries in the 7th house. Now the Ace of Pentacles is upright, so perhaps we are coming into some kind of new security, a new opportunity to plant a seed. And perhaps this is some kind of good news, like a good news. Let's see, Saturn and Aries in the 7th house, bat spirit. And I really see the Hangman with the bat upside down and him really coming into this, this and that are true. The dolphin up again, which this is a rebirth, is assured. And this is confirmation with the page. Pages are all about newness and really jumping into these new things, which Aries is. So perhaps we are talking about, a new relationship. And I heard new communication. Perhaps we're going to communicate with the outside or outside of us. It's like we hear things we wouldn't normally. These are new things that we hear. Perhaps from the bird, from our lost loved ones. You see the cardinal out there, and it says if we're going to be speaking some kind of new thing, perhaps we're speaking these new things into existence, or speaking about new, it's like bringing new magic in a playful way. With the bat spirit, this is definitely a rebirth coming with the 5. This is all really connecting to the divine, which I said this is an opportunity. It's almost like a gift from the spirit. It's like you listened, you did your job, you initiated with the Page of Wands. This is really telling us to be brave and step into this. And it's like because you listened, or because it's like you heard the trumpets and you jumped on it, and because the bats, they have this awesome sound. They can't hear, they can't see, so their sound is increased. So if you have Aries in the 7th house, right now with Saturn is passing this with this Neptune, it's really telling us to listen to the unseen, what's beyond Saturn. Neptune is really playing a part. Perhaps this is really, if it's in here, it's like really releasing the things outside of us, all the security, and coming into touch with the spirit. The 5 is the Hierophant, which this is a spiritual teacher, a guru, some kind of institution, I heard. This is higher knowing, connection with the divine. And a rebirth is definitely assured. And it's as if we got this like extra sense of hearing now. After something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of new beginnings. And this is this new Aries energy coming in. This is telling us that rebirth is assured, just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. That spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one, for the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in this new amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of the rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Wow, that spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. That spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new vision of your dream is this move from darkness into light, from lost to found, and death to rebirth comes to fruition with love at its core. This is beautiful. Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark now know that come morning, all will be revealed and things will be in a new form that is right for you. And this is this. In the Page of Wands, is this really telling, and this is telling us to listen to the spirit, to listen to the message. The page is really, he knows what he wants, he knows where he's going, but it's almost like he's having faith. He's having the fool-like faith to listen to the spirit. Do you want me to release this? Do you want me to pick this up? You know, the spirit's going to give you the opportunity. If it takes it away, okay, then this is we need to accept. Then it's going to bring us back. Okay, this is what spirit wants. And this is us really listening, being in the here and now, and having faith in this rebirth, being the Page of Wands, and really being brave, stepping into this. And the Saturn's going to put this, I heard the red ribbon on it. It's going to tie it down. It's going to bring it secure. You know, it's going to bring the fire down, the confidence up, especially when it comes to relationships. All right. Saturn, Aries in the 8th house. That's too many. I only been picking 2. Let's see, in the 8th house of this death. Hey, Ruby Colvin. Hey, Archibald Wolflust. What up, everybody? If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright. Here we go. With the 8th house, and this is of transformation, of the deep subconscious, you know, of all the unseen, you know, death and rebirth. Let's see, Saturn and Aries in the 8th house. Let's see. Okay. Too many. I will take this one over here and this one. And below all this, we had this. So, this spirit animal is going to tell us what energy we need to embody it during this time. You know, this is 2.5 to 3 year cycle. And luckily, Neptune is joining Saturn, you know, to really put, you know, it lightens the load, I heard. Alright, in the 8th house. Saturn and Aries in the 8th house. Okay, open to infinite possibilities in reverse with the starfish spirit. Okay. In the deep subconscious. Wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles. So, And I just thought of something. Saturn will go around the houses and eventually will be in each house. You know, we can also look into this and it'll tell us more information, you know, into each house. It'll switch. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune, this is this, and I see it's like we're blindly doing this, but it's coming into balance. You know, this wheel is always in balance. It's like divine. Oh, once it's this way, you know, the tables always turn. This is a fortunate event. Usually this is a change for something better. And it's as if this wheel really put everything in balance or in motion. It's as if this was like, you know, this is the 8th house. This is a transformation. So it seemed like everything was under the surface or under the water. And it's like this wheel came and pushed these pentacles up from shore. And it's like, oh, now we where we didn't have any, now we have these two. And it's like, okay, well, now we can either balance and keep them both, or, you know, which is better, or can we have this one at this time and this one at another time? And it's as if we're really doing this back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. And I heard this is about security, stability, and the balance of this. And it's almost like the balance of luck with the starfish in reverse. This is a protective message because it's as if we're closing off with like it's like we have like a backup plan or something like this. And I mean, maybe that's not a bad idea to have a backup plan, but I hear to have faith, or maybe we are putting both in these, but I hear to have faith and to really just jump in it. I heard you don't need a backup plan. It's almost as if we don't have a backup plan, that something just happens and boom, now we're in this thing. Let's see. The protective message. When cynicism says no, starfish spirit says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what's possible for you. And this too. You could be stuck in this like, oh, should I get a 9 to 5 or should I get 11 to 7? And it's like stuck in the world. And this is really bringing us out of this conformity, out of this black and white way of thinking. And perhaps this, with, you know, the help of Neptune and Saturn's bringing this like, okay, we're sticking to this. We're asking ourselves these questions because it's almost like Saturn's coming in here limiting, like, are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? And this is what it does. This is saying to let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you and let the starfish spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what spirit has available to you. Now is the time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. So this is really soul searching, getting down to the center of your heart and really following, like going with the flow and really breaking free out of this confinement of this and following the tone of the soul. All right, that is Saturn in the 8th house. All right, to the 9th house. It's higher knowledge, this relation. Saturn just left my 9th house. Over the last 2.5 years, I was in this, digging in this information. A lot of information, y'all know. Hey, Miriam, Bendre. What's up? Marie G. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, y'all. Alright, let's see Saturn in the 9th house. Saturn and Aries in the 9th house. Alright. And let's see what energy we need to embody if this is the energy we're dealing with for the next 2.5 years. You know, starting the next 30 years, really. Alright. Oh, that's just so cool. So this reading, last night's reading will definitely help you, because this is what the collective got, you know, deep diving. It says time for a deep dive. And this is really this deep diving in compassion, deep diving into yourself, and really releasing all of the things that no longer serve you, all of the things of conformity. It's as if all of your beliefs are going to get struck. It's like your values and their way of living didn't match. So we're releasing all of these behaviors, and we're releasing all of these values, and it's as if we're deep diving into ourselves to figure out, you know, what is really us, what do we truly want. You know, we're releasing all of these behaviors, and I heard stubbornity and all of this lack of security, this mindset, and letting go of all, you know, we're reassessing what is important to us, and we're diving deep into the soul, into us. And no, it's like digging it into the deep subconscious. And this is like changing our beliefs. And I heard new religion, and this is really this with the 9th house. And I heard Saturn's creating a new foundation. New foundation. 6 is all about balance. So if we weren't balanced or haven't been secure before, it's like, all right, be prepared for the next 30 years, because this is a new cycle. All right, Saturn and Aries in the 10th house. This is you if you're a Cancer rising. Let's see. Saturn, Aries in the 10th house. Alright, we got 2. We got Porcupine, Spirit. I forget what house had that. Maybe the 3rd house. Time for beginner's mind. Oh no, the 5th house had this. And then this is number 30, Grasshopper. Spirit, take a leap of faith. And this is that. Wow, we are really taking a deep leap of faith. Maybe it is a deep dive. We're deep diving into a leap of faith. And it's as if we're jumping into something new. Perhaps this has to do with your career, the way other people see you. We are now, it's as if you're getting crowned. You're getting crowned. Okay, yes, we're... okay, so you got the Page of Swords. So this is some kind of truth coming out, like a big, huge truth, with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Wands, both in reverse. So it's as if this is telling us to go within. You know, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's really connecting, releasing our ego and connecting us to our confidence, connecting us to, it's as if we're chasing, it's putting us into this chasing our dreams, or perhaps chasing the past. So this is what's telling us with the Page of Swords. Maybe we're chasing the past of some kind of emotional something, or something that had us connected. And I see these strings attached. With this page, this is what's telling us that this is Saturn, this energy coming to cut loose anything that no longer serves us. And the grasshopper just hopped. And it's as if this is this cut, this truth, this new idea, this leap of faith, I heard, into this newness is going to really get us to know our inner self, connected to the spirit, really let us to go forward and have confidence to jump into this new thing. It's like we're having faith to jump into this new thing. Perhaps we are breaking free from all these people who are jealous, and all these people are going against us. It's like people are going to to not agree with this truth, or people are not going to like where you're going. And this is like, take a leap and have fun with it. It's like really this real fun energy, and it's like when you do that, it's like the people will follow you. And this is this really it's like creating this the soul tribe. The soul tribe, and there's the hermit, and this is this energy where we are connecting. It's as if this is in due time, in God's time. All right, we're almost done. 2 more in 11th house and 12th house. So if you have Aries, Saturn and Aries in the 11th house, this is going to affect how other people see you. What's up, everybody? Let's see. Saturn and Aries in the 11th house. Oh yeah, we're definitely standing up. This is our reputation, and it's as if it's like we're coming. It's like we have. It's as if we're standing up really strong. We're standing up really strong to something that to this Saturn energy, and perhaps we are trying to block it or resist it at first with the Seven of Wands, but then with the Fool, I really see us jumping over this, like saying F that, like we're letting go of this, like this is what caused the pain. So we're really walking away from anything that caused us this type of pain. You know, walking into the darkness, into the unknown, because we know that this darkness is pain. The unknown, there is nothing but happiness down here, perhaps. And I see him like really smiling. I see the flamingo spirit. This is real flamboyant, real bright. This is new groups. You know, it's as if by standing your ground and being firm and connecting with the spirit, it's as if it's bringing you not only closer to yourself, but closer to your soul tribe. This death, perhaps this is what this Fool is walking over. It's as if he's like, okay, before we were holding on to all these things and we were holding on to the past, we never wanted to let go. And now it's as if, like, see the moon down here and all this darkness, it's as if he's really trembling over this, coming in as the Seven of Wands, taking the initiative, connecting with the spirit, having this true faith, standing up. You know, we're reclaiming our power, and this is what this has, the energy. Number 44, this is a master number. This is bringing us true stability, I heard. With the skunk, know your worth. And number 54 and number 28, frog spirit, clear out the clutter. And this is with the panther, we're really reclaiming our power, coming in as this Seven of Wands, not backing down. I heard not backing down. This skunk spirit and this clearing out the clutter, it's as if, you know, the skunks, they're very defensive. Anybody comes in their way, they're spraying it. And I heard say no. And perhaps this is what gives us this power. It's as if, you know, not that if you demand respect, but if you respect yourself so much, it's not like you're being mean to other people by demanding respect in yourself too. It's like, I love myself that much that I'm not going to take that. Like, no is the answer to that. And if you're going to continue to do this, I don't want you to do something like this. And we're really cutting this off, cutting the Saturn energy off. And I heard father time. It's as if I heard all out of time. It's knowing your worth. And this is this really loving ourselves, and this is bringing us to love other people that much more. You know, we're really jumping into this, into the darkness, into the unknown. Perhaps we're jumping into the things that we don't want to let go. We don't want to let die. The zombie's still alive in the closet. You know, the things that nobody can see. Perhaps this is really saying, you know, this is what's going to be visible. If you could see it in yourself, other people, you could see it in other people, something like this. It's a lot of healing energy. All right, the last but not least, the 12th house. If you have Saturn and Aries in the 12th house, let's see what spirit animal, what energy you need to embody, and what is challenge. What's looking for 12th house, Saturn, Aries in the 12th house. Alright, we have this in a deep subconscious, which is the moon in reverse with the 6 of swords in reverse. A lot of emotion, a lot of this emotion over illogical thinking with the judgment in reverse. And I heard no more second chances, or, you know, going back to some kind of chaos to find some kind of truth. Maybe it is past lives or some kind of deep subconscious. Okay, watch your words. Parrot, spirit number 25. It's also the set, no, 45, which is the 9 going into the hermit. And the turtle spirit says slow and steady wins this race, but it is in reverse. So perhaps we are picking up the speed when it comes to our throat chakra or speaking some kind of something. Watch your words. Maybe we're thinking or we're speaking too fast, that we're not, you know, watching our words, and perhaps this has an effect on some people, or maybe this is what is leaving us in the water and no longer in the boat going towards the serenity. You know, the moon in reverse is like all the things that were in the deep subconscious or unknown, all these fears, some kind of anxiety. You know, now in reverse, it's no longer, they're no longer hidden. Now everything is open in and out. Now we remember our dreams, you know, things like this. And the Knight of Wands in reverse came out. So perhaps this is going within into the deep subconscious. There's a treasure here. There's a treasure here. Perhaps there's some kind of information from the spirit about the 11th house, telling us to watch our words. Let's read this parrot spirit and see. What is it? 45 to 9. Yes. Alright, watch your words. Maybe this is this telling us to be silent. So what are you saying to yourself? What messages are you repeating? This is something that makes you feel, is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and potential? Parrots mimic the sounds around them, and when parrot spirit appears, it's time to be more mindful of your self-talk and your its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good, so your loving, healing words will be heard throughout the jungle, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength and abundance and joy in your life and all the world around you, and then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to the soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us all. And this is this. Really, perhaps we're digging down to the deep subconscious, to some kind of words that we buried. It's like some kind of hidden words that are on fast mode. Perhaps they're so fast that this is what's telling us, like, hey, maybe we have to speed it up to slow it down. Should we do the collective one more? Let me see what people's saying. Hey, BC, wrote the same astral travel and underworld bridge collapse. Not sure what that meant. Oh, Virgo in the 6th house, I think. Virgo is the 6th house. Astral scares me. People are projecting into heaven and hell. I'm not fucking with it. Yes, collective. Okay, we got it. Hey, Snickle Fritz. Hey, BC 100. Last up to the end of September. Wow. There's no writing about this. Oh, shit. I never would have thought this. Alright. Mr. Quintero. Hey, Nairin Bendre. Namaste. Archibald. What's up? Andres Golden, what up, everybody? Alright, let's do the collective. Let's see. For this Saturn and Aries with this Neptune. You know, Neptune and Aries, this is civilly. You know, last time it entered Neptune, a day later the Civil War did happen, so, you know, Aries is the god of war. Not saying that this is what's happening, but it's this energy. It is this energy with Neptune. But Saturn is here, so perhaps it's putting some kind of restriction on this. So maybe for the next 2.5 years we'll have a restriction on this. Perhaps it's helping us build some kind of foundation for the collective. Let's see. For the collective, the Saturn in Aries, what do we need to know? Yes. Yes, indeed. With the King of Cups, so it's bringing us to some kind of emotional some kind of emotional okay, so it's really, we're coming out of, I really see us with the 5 of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse, that perhaps we were afraid to make some kind of choice, or there was some kind of separation that brought us out of some stability, or, you know, it put us out in the cold. We're no longer in here. It's like we got taken out of here, out of this relationship, and it's like we're getting taken out of all these things, or away from all these things that bring us bad things. It's like no more in this next 30-year cycle. Now you're going to be put into things with security. You know, now we're going to start building with the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. This is really telling us to look beyond how we feel and look at the truth of all the choices, or all of these emotions, all of these feelings. Perhaps there's some kind of confusion, and the Queen of Swords is telling you, hey, just be honest with yourself, be blunt and honest with ourselves up front, because this is what's gonna take for us to make this choice, to come from the 7 of Cups to the 4 of Pentacles, to where we are secure in our feeling, or perhaps to secure in the choices that we make. You know, perhaps we weren't able to make choices before. Let's see. Both of them in reverse, 42 and 36. We have the Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough, and the Otter Spirit. You are never alone. So yeah, this definitely has to do with love and security. We'll do the Koi Spirit 36 first. Beep beep. So yeah, this is the lack type mindset. It says, are you feeling a sense of scarcity, afraid you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. Koi fish spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you have suffered a loss or afraid you will soon, or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Well, this koi fish asks for you to find prosperity within you by connecting the spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember all that you have to offer so you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else, even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears, more gifts, more strength, more wisdom, more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows, and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it. In the otter spirit, you are never alone. We're 42. And this is also the protective message saying, have you been challenging all your affection? Channeling all your affection to just one person, or counting on only one friend or individual to hold you up? Heedless of your resources all around you, you deserve support and love from many people. And when Honor Spirit arrives, you are reminded that you have a community. Somewhere is another friend who wants to experience the joy of giving to you and seeing your happiness as you receive their gift of attention, affection, and kindness. Outer Spirit wants you to open your eyes and to see the love that is available to you from all directions. Do you believe it? Do you feel it? Reach out to someone and you will see that they want to hold your hand just as much as you want to hold theirs. Love, support, and friendship are available to you, so connect with community and friends. And this is this. What up, what up? Seeing 1010. Hey, Snicklefritz, yeah, 5255. We think we don't really know how to read our charts. I think we don't really know how to read our charts. SS, if you're a Cancer rising, you're the same as me. It's, you'll look in the 10th house. Oh no, what did I do? I can barely see. I can barely see. I see a pregnant lady, though. I know I see that. And what should we do? Oh, a Sag rising. Sag rising. So, here's your first house. Trying to do the math. I don't know, I'll try to figure it out. Sag rising, so Sag. And then Aquarius. I don't know, I can't do it while I'm thinking of everything else. I gotta write it down. But if you look in your chart, you could see, look wherever Aries is in your chart, it'll tell you. If you're a Sagittarius rising, go to Aries. Is probably, I want to say, in the 4th house. Or I don't know. Yeah, maybe a 2nd or 5th. No, it wouldn't be a 2nd. Probably the 5th. Because the 2nd would be right next to Sag, and Aries is not Sag. It would be a couple over. I'd say the 5th. Alright, my battery's gonna die. Should I pull a couple more cards? I got this other deck here with this other deck. I'm gonna pull a couple cards until it dies, I guess. I have 5 seconds. 5%. We're gonna see what these cards say real quick about this energy today. We have a new moon in Gemini coming up. The Magician and the Lovers in reverse. Which this is some kind of choice perhaps that we made, or this separation. This is a separation from masculine and feminine. It's like really separating our beliefs from our behaviors. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I've seen it all. With the Magician in reverse, it's as if we're separating the belief that we don't have it in ourselves, that we can't do it, that maybe we're separating from all these relationships that manipulated us. Now, and then I heard you got gifted as the lie detector. It's like now you see somebody and you can tell right away if they're trying to manipulate you or whatever. It's spirits taking us away from what no longer serves us. Yes. Yes, because we've been through a lot in the past here with the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. This is this real stress, this energy, and perhaps we are like afraid to do it alone, or you know what I mean? It's this energy, this fearing energy because of the pain and the hurt. You know, all of these. It's as if we're hanging up all of our pain, all of our past relationships, and really it's like sitting in that energy with the 5 of Swords. It's as if we're letting it go out of our mind. When we let it go out of our mind, it's as if we let it go physically. It's as if it doesn't mix. And that there's a reading. I think it's a membership reading, but it's oil and water doesn't mix. With the Page of Cups in reverse, and this is whatever doesn't mix, we're releasing the fish. And it's as if we're going to be granted our own like our own soulmate or our own partner or our own soul tribe. And this has something to do with us really taking the initiative to walk away from all those that hurt us. You know, it's as if we're putting in our pain where we got hurt. It's like we're the wounded warrior. Where we got hurt, we're putting in to healing other people. And this is like these endings, the 10, the 9, the 8, you know, we're coming to an end of this heartbreak. See, there's the World in reverse, where we're finally upright, finally seeing this from another perspective, finally open to this. There's no more hidden, where we are no longer waiting for the hidden or for the subconscious. Everything is in order with the 4 swords and the 4 of wands. We come into some kind of, like, from this healing that we do, we're coming into some kind of like a golden figure, or perhaps a leader, or some kind of, you know, this is a celebration that people are looking up. Maybe they don't like it, but you have it. It's as if that you're golden, that you have some kind of golden magic, and this is really expressing your golden magic. How do we do that? How do we express our golden magic? Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. So embrace the Bobcat spirit. The Bobcat spirit. Embrace the mystery. Number 8. Which is the strength. Which is strength and confidence. And taking initiative. Controlling the beast within inside. The Bobcat moves fluently. Shit, did it die? Not yet. I have time. Moves furtively and mysteriously. And when the Bobcat spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Trying to figure things. What the heck is this? Green screen? Alright, I just wanted to come on and say bye. Why don't I take that? Alright, I needed this today. Thank you. Yes, thank you guys for being here. I just wanted to come on and say thank you. And yeah, this is all about using our intuition. This is not logical thought or things that we're going to get through perhaps logical facts, but we're definitely going to have to use our intuition to guide us through this. It's like, oh, look at the baby bunny. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, cutie patootie. Oh my God, you're so fucking cute. I want to hold you. Hey, come here. Hey, baby. Oh my God, you're so fucking cute. Hi. Let me hold you. Oh, you little cutie. Oh my God, did you see how cute he is? Oh my God. Alright, so yeah, seeing a little baby bunny. I don't know, be playful. Be fruitful. I guess little baby bunnies don't be having sex, but they be playing. So maybe this is telling us to be playful, and this is when our intuition is going to be the most powerfulest. Alright, love y'all. See you tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.